Hello everyone, my name is Lua here, and I was sitting down, absolutely bored. I had absolutely nothing to do, and I was wondering, what would I spend my time to have some entertainment? And I was thinking maybe I should go and play video games, so that's what I decided to do. I ended up gaming, playing some Risk of Rain 2, until a random thought ended up coming into my head. I ended up getting brain blast by something that I realized that I did, something that I thought I only did, but seems like a lot of people do, and it's one question: playing or watching TV shows we don't enjoy. And I'm not talking about hate watching. I think hate watching is something completely different. Hate watching is like you're watching something knowing that is bad. Probably something like Velma is a good example that most people watch that show, knows that show isn't good, and then they come in with very high expectations. They weren't expected to get blown away thinking that they're gonna watch a cinematic masterpiece. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you choosing every single day to play a game or to watch a show that you don't enjoy. Now, one thing that always comes to my head when I think about this was me with Destiny 2. Now, back in the day, I used to play a lot of Destiny 2. Now, I still do play the game a little bit, but back in the day, I used to be probably, I'll say, like a hardcore player. I'm extremely casual now, and I barely log in the game. Probably play like one, maybe two times. I would even say per week, like every 2 weeks, just to see what's going on and move on. But back then, I used to play that game literally every single day. Every single day, I always made sure to play that game, and I never used to play any other game, which made me come to a point where I didn't really enjoy the game. At the point where I extremely hated the game, and I didn't even like playing it at all. Every time I go to play the game, I had highs amount of like unenjoyment. It wasn't fun, but I'll still play the game every day. Another good example of something that I did was Dragon Ball Super. Now, when Dragon Ball Super was actually launching weekly, I used to watch it consistently. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Dragon Ball Super is not good. It's not a good anime, and it's not enjoyable to watch, but I used to watch that literally consistently weekly. No stop, every single day, had to make sure to see the new episode no matter what. And I did that until I eventually snapped out of it, which came around, I think, before the Tournament of Power arc started. And I had a sudden realization, why am I doing this to myself? The same thing with Destiny 2. I realized I wasn't enjoying the game, so I ended up stopped playing the game. Now, I used to think I was the only person who used to do stuff like this until I learned it seems like everyone does this. You have so much things with like League of Legends players, people who play Warframe, even people who play Call of Duty, who just makes themselves play these games that they don't like. And I'm trying to come down to a conclusion. Why? Why do we do this to ourselves? I do think I have some answers. I think one thing with games is usually time investments. I mean, when you have like high hours on any games, I guess you get like super invested in it and you don't want your work to go away. But that also makes no sense because 95% of the time it's not like your data randomly isn't going to get wiped. Me with Destiny 2, it's not like all because I'm not playing the game anymore, everything that I work for is just suddenly going to go away and like all my player records are going to vanish. Like they're still going to be there. With TV shows, I can kind of understand because I guess you're connected to the franchise. I think a good example of this was the Halo TV show, as a lot of Halo fans were watching the Halo TV show, even though they weren't really enjoying it. But I wouldn't really say they're hate watching it. They're kind of like watching it like some kind of sad soul, consistently watching this over and over again, even though you know it wasn't good. Every single week of the Halo TV show consistently got worse, but yet you still sat down and stick with it. Another recent example that a lot of people did was also Platinum End. This anime was not good. It started with the first few episodes being good, but very quickly the anime started rapidly declining, but yet people still watched it all the way up until the end, even though they know that they're not going to enjoy the episode. And I'm trying to realize this why, because every time when I think that I'm stopping and I don't do this anymore, I realize that I do this again, because I'm doing it right now with My Hero Academy. Now, I know this is kind of like crazy to say because some people will literally swear by this show. I don't like My Hero. It's not a good show, especially the anime, but you know I am watching that weekly. I'm not doing it anymore because I kind of realize how that makes no sense. But this question again of just us constantly watching stuff that we don't enjoy, it just keeps on coming back because it's something that I think everyone have done. This could just be me using Copian and I'm the only person to do it, and everyone who's watching this video are just reasonable enough not to watch or play something that they don't enjoy. But it's just something that I think so much people do to themselves. I'm just wondering why. And I also just remembered why this came to my head. It wasn't because I was, but as I'm sitting here doing nothing, I just decided this is just something that I wanted to talk about. My name is Lua. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe to the YouTube thing. Also on Twitter, Lucha Star. Don't forget to follow it. You have a good day or night. See ya.